Hey, it's James here. Today I want to talk to you about the guitar impulse responses by Bogren Digital. They released an awesome metal rhythm IR pack a while ago, which just got an update by the way, and recently they released a new lead and clean IR pack. So in this video, I'm going to review both IR packs by demoing the IRs in the metal song I wrote, comparing them to other IRs in the market, and at the very end, sharing with you my thoughts on them as a mixing engineer. I do want to mention that Bogren Digital did give me the IR for free in exchange for a review video, but as usual, I'm under no obligation to lie about anything. Okay, let's first take a listen to Bogren Digital IRs in a metal mix. Hope you enjoyed the demo. Let me know in the comments what you think of the guitar tones. Big shout out to my good friend Corey Alexander from Hell of Fire for writing and recording the solo, because I definitely cannot write guitar solos myself. Hell of Fire is an awesome deathcore band you should check out, and I'll put a link to their music in the description. Now, what makes these guitar IRs different than other ones in the market is that these IRs are pre-mixed by Jens Bogren, and they have Bogren's analog and digital chains built in for the best result in the mix. This means that you are kind of getting part of Jens Bogren's guitar production in these IRs. Just keep in mind that the IRs might sound less exciting in solo because they're designed specifically for mixing. So what I'm going to do next is I'll just mute the lead guitars and show you what each IR in the rhythm pack sounds like in this particular mix scenario. For the rhythm guitars, I just have an EQ with very basic adjustments, a multi-band compressor to tame the palm mute, and a limiter. I'm also using Nero DSP Nolly for the distortion pedal, the amp head, and an IR loader. In this next section, I'm going to compare the Bogren Digital IRs to the Conquer All IRs by Joey Sturgis Tones, just to give you a reference point. For practicality's sake, I'll just pick a couple from each pack and compare them in solo. Listen closely, and I want you to come to your own conclusions on which ones are better. Now that you have heard quite a bit from the Bogren Digital IRs and hopefully have an idea if you like them or not, I want to share with you my thoughts on them from a mixing engineer's perspective. Now, rhythm guitar tones are much more demanding than lead tones and clean tones in a metal mix scenario, in my opinion, because rhythm guitars are stereo, and usually it's much easier for a tone to sound good in mono than in stereo. It's super common for a tone to sound amazing in mono, but as soon as you use the tone on a pair of hard pan rhythm guitars, the tone becomes a lot less impressive. To me, Bogren Digital's Rhythm IR pack is really good. The IRs do sound very mix ready in that they don't have too much unnecessary low-end rumble, and there aren't any bad frequencies that you need to notch out. I barely had to do anything to the ones I use in my demo for it to fit in the mix. I did notice that many of the Rhythm IRs are on the more scoop sounding side, or you could say the more traditional side, which I assume is just how Jens likes his guitar tones. I also feel that the Rhythm IRs especially shine on fast metal riffing, whereas for the kind of chugging typically found in modern metalcore and gent, the IRs could be a little bit too scooped for that. But of course, you can absolutely make them work just by, adjusting the amp settings, changing the amp head, or doing some post-EQing. I really like the lead IR as well, especially the full boner, which is the one I used in the demo. It has that boxy quality I love for lead guitar melodies. Regarding the clean IRs, they honestly all sound pretty similar, and they're all very good. The one I picked for the demo is on the warmer side because I wanted the clean guitar in this intro to sound full and bassy, and to also take up a lot of room in the frequency range. So in conclusion, these IRs are definitely worth getting, especially if the kind of music you mix is similar to the bands that Jens Bogren works with. If you primarily mix in the modern metalcore, rock, or the gent genres, you might want to look somewhere else. I mean, you can definitely make these Bogren IRs work in those genres, but part of what you're paying for in these IR packs is the more traditional metal sound Jens Bogren is known for. I personally found the Rhythm IR pack to be the most impressive because the IRs sit in the mix really easily and they have Bogren's processing baked in. You should consider getting the lead and clean pack if you want the whole package, but if you had to choose one, I would recommend getting the Rhythm IR pack. Now, if you are a guitarist, this might not be for you depending on what you're looking for. I know some guitarists prefer their tones to sound raw and unprocessed when they're practicing the guitar. And so because these Bogren IRs are designed to sit in the mix, they might not have the same kind of power or energy in solo compared to IRs that don't have any processing. That's it for this video. Hit that like button if you find the video helpful and subscribe for weekly uploads if you're into music production. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.